Just like any other Star Wars fan, when the new teaser trailer came out for The Last Jedi, I rushed home from work to watch it in all its epic glory on my humble television set, only to feel as if I had fallen asleep halfway through it. To put it bluntly, The Last Jedi teaser simply didn't hook me like I hoped it would. These are the sequence of emotions that rushed through me when I first watched the teaser that was released roughly a month ago. I got really pumped before watching the teaser, next I felt super excited as I watched it, and then when the trailer ended I desperately tried to feel enthusiastic about what I had just watched, only to feel a little empty. I felt as if I had in fact just watched something exciting, I just wasn't sure what I was supposed to be excited about exactly. You see, the new marketing campaign for The Last Jedi suffers from the same problem that the first film in the new trilogy suffered from: lack of information. I know that it's a teaser and that it's kind of the point of teasers to not get plot heavy. Well, of course it didn't give you any information, some online troll might say. It's trying to tease you, idiot. Get it? Teaser trailer?
I know! I got it. I got the concept.
But here's the thing, in my estimation, a teaser is meant to tease us about something that we previously didn't know, not about things that are super obvious. Showing us beautifully shot sequences of Luke training Rey is the type of thing that we all expected, which is precisely why the teaser felt a little uninspiring. And yes, Luke did drop something of an unexpected bombshell on us at the tail end, but I'll get to that in a sec. Here's an idea: why not try showing us something we didn't know? What about the mysterious Supreme Leader Snoke? Does he have some master plan at work here? What about Kylo Ren? What's his status after having been unrealistically humiliated by Rey in The Force Awakens? We get a quick glimpse of Kylo, but nothing substantial. Of course a teaser trailer can go too far in divulging too much of a story's plot, much like Spider-Man Homecoming did, but even still, it is smart to share a few rock-solid things about the story that we as the audience can latch onto. Okay, so what about Luke's decree at the end? Of course that needs to be addressed. I only know one truth, Luke somberly states: it's time for the Jedi to end. Okay, so what does that even mean? I refuse to speculate on the subject because it could literally mean anything, and I can't stand open-ended statements such as this that don't have any context. Much like when Luke asks Rey what she sees during what must be some kind of Force vision, she replies, light, darkness, the balance. Well, thanks for being specific, Rey. You literally didn't give us any helpful information at all. As for what Luke meant, he could have meant just that he's going to dismantle the entire Jedi Order. Or it could mean that the Jedi need to evolve into an even greater class of protectors, something similar to the Jedi, but better. Or it could simply mean that after his failure with Kylo Ren, that he simply needs to restart the Order afresh. Well, darn it, I just speculated. I guess their marketing is working to some degree, but I'm still not happy about it. As you can tell, I have some problems with the whole Star Wars marketing campaign. The Force Awakens trailers were just as vague as The Last Jedi's. So with all that being said, what does a good teaser trailer actually look like? No one would have guessed, but Marvel's upcoming Thor Ragnarok created a near-perfect teaser trailer. It didn't give away the entire plot, but it gave us enough of an idea as to what the movie is actually about to effectively pique the world's interest. What we do know is that Cate Blanchett's villain, Hela, has come to destroy Asgard. Super original, I know. But we also see that she momentarily defeats Thor by shattering Mjolnir. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that it was probably a bad idea on her part to break Thor's hammer. Just saying. Next, we discover that Thor has been conscripted into gladiatorial service and gets pitted against his friend from work, the Incredible Hulk.
We know each other! He's a friend from work!
Now that's how you sell a movie. Do we really know what the plot is precisely? Not really. Of course Thor is going to have to defeat Hela, but the details are left out as they should be. But what the teaser does well is establishing several conflicts for the hero to overcome. Not only will he have to save Asgard, but he also has to deal with an enormous green rage monster with breathtaking anger management issues, who happens to be one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe. He also has to come up with a way to cope without his precious Mjolnir for a period of time, until Elrond shows up to save the day with a reforged sword or hammer. Sorry, wrong trilogy. So what conflict did The Last Jedi present to us for us fans to salivate over? Well, we know that certain things will happen and that it will involve the main characters, kind of. And that's about it. Just to put it in perspective, the poster for The Last Jedi seemingly tells us more about the movie than the teaser does. What exactly will Rey be up against in The Last Jedi? Kylo Ren? I'm sorry, but based on his performance in The Force Awakens, he won't be much of an obstacle this go-round. He was barely a villain in the first place. The most villainous thing he did was kill Han Solo, and that was pretty cowardly. So who are we left with? Yes, Supreme Leader Snoke is out there, but he's not exactly imposing, at least not yet, since we don't know a darn thing about him. It would have been great if the teaser had actually teased us with some obstacle, some sense of where the plot is at least going. But as it is, all we can really do at this point is stare in awe at the pretty cinematography and speculate wildly as to what Luke's cryptic statements regarding the Jedi actually means. Until then, Thor Ragnarok gives us something to actually look forward to: Thor vs. Hulk.